We lived under the same roof, slept in the same bed, and ate at the same table. Yet one evening, I realized something was missing. We had gone days without truly talking to each other. After 8 years of marriage, my wife and I felt that everything was going well. There were no major arguments, no serious problems threatening our relationship. On the surface, everything seemed perfectly normal. But without realizing it, a distance had slowly begun to grow between us. The cause wasn't a third person or financial struggles. It was a small object that was always in our hands, our smartphones. After work, I would immediately scroll through social media or watch short videos. My wife would reply to family messages, browse cooking recipes, or shop online. During dinner, our phones sat beside our plates. While relaxing in the living room, our eyes were often fixed on our screens instead of on each other. We were together physically, but we were rarely truly connected. One evening, the power went out for several hours. Our phone batteries were almost dead, and the internet signal was weak. With nothing else to do, we sat on the porch, illuminated only by candlelight. At first, the silence felt awkward. It was as if we had forgotten how to start a conversation. Then my wife asked, "Do you still remember the first time we rode a motorcycle to my parents' house in the pouring rain?" I laughed. I remembered it vividly. One story led to another. We reminisced about our early days of marriage, the struggles of saving money to buy our modest home, and the funny moments we had shared over the years. Before we knew it, we had been talking for almost 3 hours. When the electricity finally came back on, neither of us rushed to pick up our phones. There was a warmth between us that we hadn't felt in a long time. That night, I realized something important. It wasn't that we had stopped loving each other. We had simply become so busy giving our attention to screens that we forgot to give attention to the person closest to us. From that day on, we made a simple rule. Every evening after dinner, we put our phones away for 30 minutes. No social media, no videos, no notifications, just time to talk. Sometimes we discussed important matters. Other times we simply shared small stories about our day. Yet those simple conversations were exactly what brought life back into our relationship. I learned that a marriage doesn't always fall apart because of major conflicts. Sometimes, relationships drift apart because of small habits that are left unchecked for too long. Attention is one of the simplest forms of love, yet in a world full of distractions, it can be one of the hardest things to give. Today, I understand that a spouse doesn't always need expensive gifts or luxurious vacations. Often, what they need most is someone willing to put down their phone for a moment, look them in the eye, and sincerely ask, "How was your day?" Because sometimes, a simple conversation lasting only a few minutes can keep the warmth of a marriage alive better than the thousands of messages we read on our screens every day. Moral of the story: don't let technology, which is meant to connect us, create distance between the people we love most. Make time to be fully present, to listen, and to talk. The happiness of a marriage often grows from small conversations shared with genuine care and attention.